In this video, I'm going to be showing you all how to get every single new huge pet inside of the Fantasy World update inside of Pet Simulator 99. We finally have a new permanent world, only 10 areas for right now, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a lot of new huge pets to go after. We have so many new huge pets, it's not even funny. This video is probably going to take a while to explain them all, so I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into it. But before I do that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe because I'm going to be trying to upload more and stuff like that as we get closer to the summer. Alright, let's go ahead and begin right now. So we're going to go all the way down to the final area because that is where a lot of the huge pets are actually hanging out right now. So first huge pet that I'm starting off with, I'm just going to go in order of the dev blog. And first huge pet is this one right here. If it'll stop lagging so much, Jesus. This one right here, the huge relic deer. Basically, all you have to do is you have to get in the top 3,000 times for the time trial thing right here, the time trial minigame. You have to get in the top 3,000 and then you'll be awarded with the huge relic deer. I believe these things get handed out daily. As you can see, next award is in 22 hours. So you just have to be on this leaderboard, just be in the top 3,000 on this leaderboard every single day. And then you can get yourself one of these things daily, which is kind of cool, but it's definitely going to be really, really hard. And there's like a bunch of like strategy that has to go into this right here. I've been trying to get my time as low as possible. So far, I've only gotten to about a 155 to clear this entire thing, which I don't think is too good. I've seen some people get like sub 150s and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and see if I can get under sub 150, maybe even sub 145. I don't know what's possible yet. I'm still experimenting with that. So yeah, but yes, this thing is available at 3,000. Next thing is this huge wisp deer right here. This one arguably looks cooler than the relic deer. And basically this one, all you have to do is you just have to beat this thing 5 times in a row. You just have to beat the time trial thing before the timer runs out. And then what will happen is once you have a streak of 5 or higher, then this thing will start to drop from the breakables. So you'll have a chance to get this thing from the breakables inside of the time trial. So if you want to try and get this thing, then you definitely got to make sure you're being very speedy about it as well. These two things you have to be really speedy for. So go ahead and start grinding this time trial. And it's actually pretty fun too. If you keep getting like new PRs and stuff like that, it's actually pretty fun. So yeah, definitely go ahead and give that a try. Next up, we have the huge royal peacock, which this pet can be found in the new gift that is handed out. You can see the time trial gift. And there it is right there. It's selling for a crazy high price right now. I don't know why it's selling for 16.8 million. That is actually insane. But you can get some of these for like the first 5 rounds that you do on here. You get like a certain amount of these. And then from here, you just have to place on the leaderboard to get into the top 10,000. And you'll be rewarded with 100 of these. Then for top 5,000, you'll be awarded 250 of them. And then over here, you can also be awarded them with the huge relic deer rainbow. You can see, I don't know exactly what this is here. I don't know how this point system works and stuff like that. It kind of is confusing. And you can see this is the limited time contest. It ends Monday, 5 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, so in 2 days, these people that are on this leaderboard will be given out these items right here. And it includes the time trial gift. So those are the ways you can actually get it. All you have to do, yeah, like that's pretty much it. Those are the ways that you can get it. You just have to go into the time trial and then you can get it from either this leaderboard or this leaderboard. And the first couple of rounds that you do of this, you will actually be able to get some free gifts. Alright, so now that we are done with that, we're going to take a break from this area for a second and we are going to go over to the start again because there are some huge pets over here that we have not mentioned yet. So let's go over here, and as you can see, it's tradition with pretty much every new world, a new spinny wheel and a new chest come out free to play. And you can see you can get free to play huge pets in both of these. So we're going to start with the spinny wheel. It's not in here right now, but in this spinny wheel you actually have the chance to get, what is it even called, the huge pixie bee. I'm just trying to see if I can get it to show up. I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I didn't get it to show up that time, but it appears in this wheel every so often. So if you want the chance to get that huge pet, just grind those spinny wheel tickets, the fantasy ones. And then also we have the Glade Griffin, which is this one right here. It is out of this chest right here, which this huge pet, you can get it every single time. Unlike this spinny wheel right here, it only shows up a certain amount of time. This one you can get every single time. You just have to open a certain amount of chests, and then hopefully you will get lucky. I have a few of these keys here. I'm gonna try to save them as much as possible. I'm not really using them right now. Maybe I'll make a video opening some of these as well. I don't know. We'll see. I also have to wait for the price to drop on these because it's pretty steep right now. 1.78 million for one of these keys. So yeah, definitely have to wait for the price to drop on those. And I'm just kind of trying to collect them from drops right now. I guess I just got a lower half, so that's cool. But yeah, these are the two huge pets that you can get in these like free to play, I guess, methods right here. Like these are two free to play methods that you can use to actually get some huge pets. And this, I would imagine, is probably going to be the easiest chest huge out of all the ones from the Void, Tech World, and Regular World. This is probably the easiest. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And then yeah, just go ahead and try to get some of those items. All right, now over here, if we come to this machine right here, it's in the first area of the world right here. You can see we have this machine called Fantasy Shards, convert shards to huge pets. And you can see here that it uses the fantasy fragments from like earlier this week. They got added into the fishing loot pool earlier this week, and you could just fish them out of the water, and we had no idea what we could actually do with them or what they were going to be used for. My theory is that they were going to be used for some sort of portal to open the fantasy world, but that's just not the case. You just have to get to the final area of the doodle world to get here. But yeah, basically what you do is if you've collected enough of these, I don't know how many you actually need to craft an angel dragon because it doesn't say in the dev blog how many you need. But if you collect enough of these, then you should be able to craft yourself a huge angel dragon, which is actually pretty cool. But do keep in mind, it is limited time and you only have a week to do this. I don't know if you can still get fantasy fragments from the fishing loot pool. I am not aware if you can or not. Y'all can go and test that if you want, because I'm like busy in this world and stuff like that. There has been some additions to the fishing world as well, and that's actually where I'll go next after I'm done explaining all these. But yes, y'all got to test that and see if fantasy fragments are still available in the fishing loot pool. All right, now going back over to the final area of the fantasy world. We're just skipping back and forth here. Going back over to the final area, this is the next huge pet, and it is in this egg right here. Why is it not popping up? There we go. You can see it is just a standard huge pet that is in the final egg right here, the huge enchanted dog. It actually looks pretty cool. I kind of like how this huge pet looks. Now, it's probably going to be pretty rare, I would assume, because this is a permanent world. Compared to the events that we have been having, yeah, it's probably going to be pretty hard to get. So, I mean, you could try, but I definitely would just keep hatching on that egg too, for the time trials especially too, because you need good stat pets for that. Like the two main important things for that are just a good stat pet and then good enchant loadouts for the time trial. And then this egg is obviously going to help a lot with that. So go ahead and hatch on this egg, and then you might get lucky and get this huge pet as well. Now that's all of the huge pets for the fantasy world except for one, and it is an active huge pet. It's not shown right now, but it is the huge walrus, and it's a new active huge pet in here. We haven't gotten a new active huge in a little bit, so that's cool to see that coming into the game. But that's pretty much all of the huge pets for the fantasy world, but we're not done yet. We still have to go over the Titanics in the fantasy world, and then also a Gargantuan here that has been staring us in the face this entire time that we were here. You can see that on this leaderboard here, whoever gets number 1 is going to be awarded with a rainbow shiny Gargantuan Nyan Cat. I don't even know how they decided, or the devs decided that this was gonna be the reward, because that's like actually insane. I don't even know, like, people are going to grind hard for this. I'm just letting y'all know now, if you want this thing, you have to grind hard. I don't know if any of y'all watching this video are going to get this. I certainly will not. This is just actually insane. So I mean, just try, man, reach for the stars. And then also we have this Titanic here, the Titanic Empyrean Owl. Looks really, really sick. That's for top 50 on this leaderboard. And then over here, you can also get the same thing on top 50 right here. And I believe this is the daily leaderboard. So yeah, just go ahead and just, again, hop in those time trials, man. It's going to be really, really good. But there we go. Now that is finally everything for the fantasy world. Now let's go over to the fishing world, which I didn't know actually last week was permanent. But yes, this world is a permanent world. I'm pretty late to actually knowing that, but yes. Let's go ahead and actually hop into this fishing world now. So we have a couple new huge pets in here, plus a Titanic, if I can get my boat in the water. There we go. So there's a new area that was actually added, is this Blizzard Bay over here. You're going to need level 40 on the like fishing levels or whatever. You're going to need level 40 to actually go over here. Well, not like, I mean, you can go over here before you hit level 40, but it's just going to be really hard. So I'd recommend, you know, getting level 40, obviously. But over here, you can see that we have a few huge pets to collect. So let's go jump off the boat. Whoa, I like ragdolled. That was kind of crazy. Okay, here we go, back on land. So you can see here that these are the huge pets that you can actually get. Well, this is one of them here. You can see the huge stingray, which is awarded to the top 5,000, basically the top 5,000 pretty much get this huge stingray, and it actually looks pretty cool. I like that huge pet a lot. It reminds me of the whale shark, which I do like this kind of pet here. I like the look of it. And then also at the top, the Titanic narwhal for the top 5, and this is awarded every single day. You can see here most weight wins, leaderboard awards, and resets daily. So I think, yeah, okay, you can see next award is in 22 hours and 7 minutes. It used to be every hour, but now it resets daily. That's kind of an L, but you know what, still doesn't matter. Titanic is up for grabs. So if you like fishing and stuff like that, you like this game mode, then go ahead and go after that. Then also in this area, you have the chance to catch the huge snow crab, which is going to be really, really cool. You can actually catch it if you're near this area over here. I don't know why my game's lagging so much, but yeah, you can catch this pet if you are in this blizzard area over here. Then you have the chance to get the huge snow crab, which is really sick as well. And then finally, there's this last huge pet. I don't exactly know where to get it. I think you can just get it in like anywhere in this world or whatever, just anywhere in the fishing world. I'm pretty sure you can get it, but it is the huge skeleton shark. And yeah, I would imagine you can get it anywhere in the water. Doesn't matter. It's just kind of like the angler fish from the last update. Alright, and now with all of that, that is going to be it for this video. I've gone over all of the huge pets, so go ahead and go get those huge pets, man. There is a ton of huge pets to get, and I'm pretty confident that I should be able to get some, and that you guys should be able to get some as well. So go ahead, go out there and get them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.